Republic of the Philippines, Honorable Jaime J. Bautista, Secretary of Transportation, distinguished guests and friends of both the Philippines and Japan, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to all of you. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. It is such an honor and pleasure as a Senior Vice President of JICA to participate in this signing ceremony in the presence of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Philippines. Before beginning, I'm deeply saddened to hear of the loss of life and devastation caused by the typhoon that hit the Philippines last week. On behalf of JICA, I'd like to extend our heartfelt condolences to the victims and their families at this difficult time. JICA stands with Filipino people in overcoming this time of difficulty and is committed to assisting the recovery as quickly as possible. I'd like to express my sincerest appreciation to the Department of Transportation for organizing this special ceremonial signing of two contracts for the Metro Manila Subway Project Phase 1. The contract package 102 and 103 will cover the construction of stations and tunnels along Quezon Avenue, East Avenue, Anonas, and Camp Aguinaldo, right at the heart of the progressive and vibrant city of Quezon. Let me also thank the people of Quezon City, represented by the Mayor Belmonte, for being a gracious host and supporter of this dream project. Over the past few years, we have already witnessed a number of milestone achievements in other contract packages, including the groundbreaking for the Ortigas and Shaw Boulevard station segment last month. We are confident that under the very strong leadership of Secretary Bautista, all the contractors for the MMSP will move full speed ahead, consistent with the Honorable President's directive to the DOTR. As your most trusted and reliable partner in this endeavor, please rest assured JICA will continue to render full support with Japanese companies' experience and expertise and know-how for the realization of this first ever subway in the Philippines. I understand the Manila subway is touted as the project of the century in the Philippines government's infrastructure program, now dubbed as Build Better More, and a growing symbol of the special bond between Japan and the Philippines. Last but not least, let me congratulate the DOTR and the joint venture of Nishimatsu Construction, DM Konsunhi, and Sumitomo Mitsui Construction for this momentous occasion. I wish the team all the best, as well as progress towards the completion of these contracts. Let's all work together for the first and sure completion of the Philippines project of the century. Maraming salamat po and mabuhay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kiichiro. To give us another message, may we call on the Embassy of Japan, Charge d'Affaires, Matsuda Kenichi.
His Excellency President Ferdinand R Jr., Honorable Secretary Jaime Bautista, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, magandang hapon po. First of all, please allow me to express my deepest condolences to the victims and bereaved families by Typhoon Paen. Government of Japan is ready to provide the maximum possible assistance to the Philippines. Today, it is truly a great honor to be with President Marcos and Secretary Bautista at this signing ceremony for contract packages 102 and 103 of Metro Manila Subway Project. I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the DOTR Nishimatsu DMCI JV and Sumitomo Mitsui Construction for the steady progress of the project propelled by your synergy. Today's signing ceremony marks another milestone in Japan's cooperation with the Philippines for infrastructure development under President Marcos' Build Better, More program. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to President Marcos and Secretary Bautista for their continuous efforts in bringing this project of the century closer and closer to reality. In the near future, Filipinos will be able to enjoy comfortable and convenient subway, which will connect Quezon City to Naya Terminal 3 in just 35 minutes. I am confident that with Japanese cutting-edge technology and expertise in the construction of railways of today's contractors, Philippines' subway dream will certainly come true. Upon completion, this subway will ease heavy traffic congestion in Metro Manila. As a result, carbon dioxide emission will largely be reduced, thus contributing to the mitigation of climate change. It will also be a driving factor for revitalizing the Philippine economy to accelerate investments from all over the world. We are beyond honored to be a major partner of the President Marcos administration in providing a more comfortable and convenient life to the Filipino people. As we take pride in inspiring the Metro Manila Subway Project forward, Filipinos can assuredly rely on Japan to continuously extend our utmost support until this project is successfully completed. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. Kenichi. At this juncture, may we call on Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista to quickly brief us about the project and for a short audiovisual presentation.
His Excellency, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Exactly a month ago, our President joined us to break ground for the construction of the Ortigas and Shaw Boulevard stations of the Metro Manila Subway. Today, we are again honored to have the President witness the contract signing for two major segments of the country's first underground railway system. This brings to 7 the total railway contracts we have secured in our push to expand our railway network at record scale and record speed. The first contract we are signing today involves the construction of the Quezon Avenue and East Avenue stations, as well as the 3.16-kilometer tunnel between them. Contractor for this package is the joint venture of Nishimatsu Construction Company Limited and DM Konsunhi Incorporated. The second contract involves building the Anonas and Katipunan stations, including the 6.61-kilometer tunnel between them. Contractor is the Sumitomo Mitsui Construction Company Limited. These contracts were procured transparently, fairly, and efficiently through the Department of Budget and Management. A total of 4 foreign and local companies submitted bids for these two civil work contracts. The Japan International Cooperation Agency, which is providing the loan for the project, originally estimated the cost of these two contracts at 61 billion pesos. But the strong competition among the participating bidders resulted in the reduction of the total contract amount to 49 billion pesos, or a savings of 12 billion pesos. Start of construction of these 4 subway stations and their connecting tunnels is scheduled in May of next year. The civil works is expected to generate more than 6,000 direct and indirect jobs. Once completed by year 2028, the Metro Manila Subway will be able to accommodate more than 500,000 commuters daily and cut travel time from Quezon City to the Ninoy Aquino International Airport to just 30 minutes. We now have majority of these contracts awarded with construction of several sections in full swing. With contract funding securely in place, there is no stopping the realization of the country's golden age of infrastructure under the Build Better More program of our President, who promised a more comfortable life for every Filipino. At this point, may I invite everyone to watch this audiovisual presentation showing the highlights of this segment of the Metro Manila Subway. Magandang hapon po at maraming salamat.
The Metro Manila Subway Project, dubbed as the project of the century, is the first underground railway in the Philippines. It is the fulfillment of a 50-year dream that started with the 1973 urban transport study in the Manila metropolitan area, with its construction finally commenced on 2019. Financing has been secured from the government of Japan through the Japan International Cooperation Agency, or JICA, with the first 2 tranches of official development assistance loans amounting to a total of 358 billion Japanese yen having been signed on March 2018 and February 2022. Spanning 33 kilometers and 17 stations, the Metro Manila Subway Project will cut down travel time between Quezon City and Naiya from 1 hour 38 minutes to only 45 minutes. With a fleet of 38-car train set, it is expected to serve 519,000 passengers daily. The first subway will have its operational speed of 80 kilometers per hour and a maximum speed of 120 kilometers per hour. Full speed ahead. The construction of the Metro Manila Subway's first 4 stations, East Valenzuela, Quirino Highway, Tandang Sora, and North Avenue stations, as well as the 30-hectare depot at Valenzuela, continues with the 2 out of 19 tunnel boring machines already lowered, currently being assembled, and will be ready for launching by the end of this year. Also, contract packages for the electromechanical systems and rolling stocks has also been signed with the mock-up train already here in the Philippines, and the first train set is currently being manufactured in Japan. Last October 3, 2022, one of the contract packages for civil works already commenced with its groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of Ortigas and Shaw Boulevard stations. Now, following the awards of the 2 contract packages for civil works last September 2022, Nishimatsu DMCI Joint Venture and SMCC will finally engage with the signing of the contract for the construction of Quezon Avenue, East Avenue, Anonas, and Camp Aguinaldo stations. These 4 stations will connect the North Avenue station of CP101 and Ortigas station of CP104. This is the Metro Manila Subway Project. This is the future of the railway sector, and we shall continue, expand, and confidently build various infrastructure projects to provide a safe, comfortable, reliable, accessible, affordable, and efficient transportation system to the Filipino people.
The backbone of an economy is its infrastructure. We must keep the momentum and aspire to build better, more.
Full speed ahead.
Thank you, Secretary Bautista. At this point, we shall now proceed with the contract signing of the MMSP for the contract packages 102 and 103. We will start with the contract package 102, 2 underground station, Quezon Avenue and East Avenue and tunnels with Nishimatsu DMCI joint venture. May we request Secretary Bautista and the Philippine Branch Office of Nishimatsu Construction Company Limited General Manager Kiji Matsushita for the contract signing. May we request the President to witness the contract signing ceremony. Thank you and congratulations. Thank you very much. Up next, is the contract package 103. Two underground stations, Anonas and Camp Aguinaldo, and tunnels will be signed with Sumitomo Mitsui Construction Company Limited. May we call on the SMCC Managing Executive Officer, Hitoshi Yamaji, for the contract signing ceremony. May we request the President to kindly remain standing for the witnessing of the contract signing for CP 103. Thank you. May we now request the President and our distinguished guests to face the camera for a quick photo opportunity. Once again, thank you, Mr. President, and congratulations, DOTR and the respective contractors. At this juncture, may we invite Transportation Secretary, may we invite Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin for our keynote speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much, Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin. Oh, please, would you take your seats? The Honorable Mori Masafumi, Special Advisor to the Prime Minister of Japan. The Transportation Secretary Jimmy Bautista, Senator J.B. Ejercito, Representative Franz Pumaren, I see you, oh there, Representative Eric Martinez, the Embassy of Japan Chargé d'Affaires, Matsuda Kenichi, and other members of the Diplomatic Corps. Of course, Quezon City Mayor Maria Josefina G. Belmonte, Senior Vice President of JICA Nakasawa Kenichiro, fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is always, when we have such events as we have just witnessed today, these are always significant days for all of us as we mark another milestone, another landmark for the Metro Manila Subway Project and for the expansion of our public transport system, starting here in the National Capital Region, but hopefully to extend to the other urban areas around the Philippines. Today, we had seen the signing of the Metro Manila Subway Project with the signing of Contract Package 102 and Contract Package 103. I am one with the Filipino people in anticipating the eventual realization of this extremely important flagship project, which, once it is completed, will significantly reduce travel time between Quezon City and Pasay from 1 hour and 30 minutes to just 35 minutes. And we quote often just the travel time advantage that this will bring. But it is not only that. The volume of traffic that a subway or a railway can take as compared to a highway or a road is significantly higher because it is regular, there is no traffic, and it is scheduled. And so people can hope that it is a reliable. We hope to reduce the terrible sight of going home at midnight along EDSA and still seeing people waiting to take the bus. That is the advantage of what the subway will bring. They know that they can always go to the subway station and there will be a train coming along in a few minutes. That really, for me, the cut, of course, in travel time is also very important, but still, it is to reduce the uncertainty as to when we will get home. We will reduce the terrible stories that we hear of people who do no longer see their children because they come home at 1:30 in the morning and the children are asleep. They have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get back on the bus to fight with the traffic coming back to work. And that the subway and all our public transport systems will be able to help and to remedy. So the quality of life in the city should improve significantly. It is also projected to benefit more than 500,000 passengers per day, from as far north as Valenzuela to as far south as Parañaque, easing the flow of people, of goods, of services around Metro Manila. Once the MMSP is fully operational, we envision that millions of jobs as well as opportunity will also be created following this seamless transport system. Yet, even before it begins its operations, it is already set to yield many fruits. The implementation of the civil works for Contract Package 102 and Contract Package 103 alone are set to create thousands of jobs and opportunities for many Filipinos. So let me extend my most sincere and fervent congratulations to everyone who made this monumental undertaking possible. Thank you for your hard work, and thank you for taking us to this day today. I thank the government of Japan for partnering with the Philippines in pursuing this important infrastructure development project. The world recognizes Japan for having a very efficient rail transport system, which the Philippines aspires to one day emulate. We thank you for your continued support, and I hope to further advance our cooperation in other areas for the mutual benefit of our peoples. We are also thankful to the Japan International Cooperation Agency for providing the financial support for the implementation of Contract Package 102 and 103. Similarly, we must acknowledge that Nishimatsu DMCI joint venture and Sumitomo Mitsui Construction for working closely with the Philippine government in ensuring the completion of these contract packages. And I thank you not only for this specific project, I thank the JICA who have been supporting the development of the Philippines for the last 50 years. And I do not believe that, especially in terms of our infrastructure projects, and even in our agricultural projects that we would have come this far without the help of JICA along the way. And it has been instrumental, it has been material, and we have many possible future projects that may be in the pipeline. And for that, once again, we thank JICA for their assistance and their continuing interest in the Philippines. We are honored to have you as our partners in making the Philippines transport operations more efficient, safer, and more reliable. And the Department of Transportation has made possible the signing of these contract packages. So I urge the DOTR, under the very capable hands of Secretary Jimmy, to remain steadfast in ensuring the smooth and faithful implementation of this extremely crucial undertaking. The signing of these contract packages is a clear demonstration of this administration's commitment to pursuing big projects, big infrastructure projects that will foster growth and revitalize the economy. Apart from this, we are also pursuing other key railway projects such as the MRT-7, the LRT-1, Cavite Extension, the Philippine National Railway Clark Phases 1 and 2 that will in the future make our rail transit system a more viable option for our commuters. We owe it to the Filipino people to build major roads and critical infrastructure that will not only spur progress and social change, but also promote interconnectivity, ease traffic, and reduce travel time. With you as our partners, I am confident that we can move full speed ahead towards building better and more infrastructure projects for the Filipino people. Let's work together. And let us achieve our shared goal of an efficient public transportation system that shall enhance our mobility, improve interconnectivity, and spur development equitably in our country. Let me assure you that the government remains dedicated to maximizing its resources to pursue even more ambitious endeavors that will bring comfort and progress to Filipinos all over the country. Ang lahat ng ito ay para sa ating mga mamamayan. Sama-sama nating isulong ang mga ganitong klaseng proyekto para sa lahat ng Pilipino. Maraming salamat po, mabuhay kayong lahat, at magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. Let us give the President a round of applause. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. For the Batch 1, Secretaries, Senators, Congressmen, Mayors, MMDA Chairman, and the LLDA General Manager. Batch 2, kindly prepare the DOTR officials. Thank you, Batch 1. Batch 2, you may now proceed on stage. Batch 3, the Embassy of Japan, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Japan, the Japan International Cooperation Agency official, please prepare. Thank you, Batch 2. Batch 3, you may now proceed on stage. For batch 4, please prepare our contractors of CP 102 and 103. Thank you, batch 3. Batch 4, you may now join us on stage. The contractors of CP 102 and 103. Batch 5, please prepare the MMSP Project Management Office. Thank you, Batch 4. Batch 5, you may now proceed on stage.
Thank you, Batch 5, and thank you, Mr. President. That concludes our program. Once again, thank you, Mr. President, for gracing the signing of the MMSP for contract packages 102 and 103. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.